ESL presents ESL Challenger League in partnership with Intel, Acer Predator, DHL,
Back again for another evening of exciting action here at ESL Challenger League Season 51. We move continuously through the bracket here as we have QWENTRY taking on the last resort, Brandon.
Yes, we do. It's the UK boys back again. Great Britain and Ireland link up. And we saw TLR the other day. QWENTRY, many of you might have seen them before. Maybe not on this broadcast, but if you're CCT enjoyers, they feature all the time. And they have been on a really impressive run. They were undefeated in 15 best of threes. They have lost recently, but it's still incredibly impressive. This is also in the upper bracket, so if you lose here, you're not knocked out of... That makes sense. Not knocked out of the third cup. You're just into the lower bracket. But I've watched QWENTRY a lot recently, so I can talk you through, to be honest, both teams, because I'm a UK enjoyer from being from the UK, and obviously I know QWENTRY quite well now. Here's what it's all for, though, Lucy. A ton of prize up for grabs.
Yeah, massive prize pool here in this online cup, and of course for first place you get that spot at the regional finals, which is a big deal for the VRS and for, you know, just progressing up to bigger and better things, which is what Challenger League has always been about. A lot of teams fighting for this. Let's see what those teams look like as we take a look at the overall bracket. This is down below in the lower bracket, if I'm not mistaken. Got your boys. They've dropped to Exterior Tenacity. Unlucky. Illimix losing is surprising up there. Anything else that stands out? Raskalewski Luz dropping there. Spider looked pretty good in their series we covered yesterday. Looks like they've picked up another win today. Pigeons beating out AK Hero KO. And here's the upper bracket. So a lot of exciting teams here. Johnny Speeds, I definitely want to be keeping an eye on. That we're going against 8 Sins. Mana versus Rustic. Unity Esports versus Treaties. Ents Academy, who are now Ents, right? Like, yes. They've just been upgraded. So that's kind of fun. Unless you're, like, part of the main Ents roster. But that's cool for the youngsters to get that opportunity. And here we are in the lower side of the upper bracket where we have our game, Last Resort versus QWENTRY.
Yeah, the lower side of the upper bracket. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Heroic Academy versus TNC is going to be a good game, but I'm really excited for this Last Resort QWENTRY team. We watched Last Resort against Bigger Keeper the other day, and they looked pretty good. The veto, I think, was a little bit scuffed for Bigger Keeper, which is a bit unfortunate. We won't get any of those shenanigans here, I don't think, with TLR versus QWENTRY. I'm fully expecting this to be a bit of a banger. I know the TLR boys quite well, and Beve was saying to me that they think they're going to get the best over QWENTRY today, and they said it was an off day last time they played each other, and they still went for 3 maps. So I was like, alright, yeah, I like that fighting talk. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, okay. It'd be fun to see. We saw Artist post his best map on record. So, you know, he's in good form at the moment, and just in general, outside of that series, it's been very solid. Here are the stats for the Last Resort lately. You can see some pretty big numbers there. It's been a pretty decent run of green for them in the last month, and maybe a little bit longer. And they're playing a whole lot of maps right now. Did lose out to Johnny Speeds in a different tournament. That was yesterday. 13-8, 13-9 there, but Johnny Speed's probably the favourite here in this cup, so not a team that you should have any shame losing to at this point.
No, definitely not. For QWENTRY, what's been the most impressive about them is that it hasn't just been one player. And sure, Slackstairs has been really good, but everyone has stepped up in a really big way. Look at that, by the way. Did you just see that Dust 2? They played it 40 times in the last 3 months.
Won't be playing it here, unfortunately.
No.
Which is unlucky for them, because they would love to be bringing it out here. I think Last Resort are playing all maps, but Dust 2 definitely their least favourite, and you can bet your bottom dollar it gets banned. That's inverted. This is definitely banned by the Last Resort. The Inferno banned from QWENTRY, which leads to Ancient and Overpass. Again, this is going to be inverted, so it's Ancient picked by the Last Resort, and Overpass picked by QWENTRY with Nuke as our decider. So there's some fun maps in here.
Yeah, okay. I don't mind this too much out of TLR. I think that the Ancient pick is one that they lean into a little bit. I'm surprised they didn't go Nuke instantly, but maybe that's what QWENTRY were expecting, and QWENTRY are a really good team on Nuke, especially on the T side. So maybe you want to have it as a decider where you can sort of both go at it head on and like actually have a chance of maybe both being on the CT side. Maybe that's what TLR are thinking. But hey, we can jump into Ancient. We can have a little look here for TLR. And QWENTRY will begin on the defense, and it looks like it's going to be a quick A play here for TLR.
Alright, Facecrack will spot it out. He has support by him, but Artist clears, so great shot coming through. Facecrack falls back. So crazy that we've got Facecrack playing out here. Like, I haven't seen him in a while, but he's been doing it for a minute, hasn't he? And he's hitting some good shots here. Artist comes through with Beve by his side, and then put it back into the 2-on-2.
Look at this late lurk out, Giraffe. This is really cool. So he's going to go in towards Red Room, and oh, I thought Beve was going to go B. He is. He needs to go all the way around the world, and Giraffe is just going to wait patiently. 8 has now cleared out A main. And how far does Giraffe go to peek? He can hear Aberiju, surely. No, Aberiju's now tucked in. This gets really strange. So Beve will plant, and you're hoping, if you're Giraffe, that you're going to catch this player. But if Aberiju goes out temple... No, okay, he's heard. That's fine. And he's seen him sprint over. 8 now tries to go in towards the site. Beve's in outside B doors. This is probably the most confusing afterplant, because now the CTs are on the site, and the kit can make its way over, and potentially you can defuse, because if you get the kill onto Beve, there's a way in. But no, instead, Giraffe and Beve will combine, and it's all fine in the end here for TLR. But I was just as lost as probably QWENTRY were.
Yeah, that was really concerning for them, like, because with that split up for the T side, like, this could have gone wrong so many ways. Just one kill coming through from 8 changes everything there. But thankfully for TLR, Ruff gets his, Beve comes through, and they take the pistol. Force buy from QWENTRY though. They don't want to let that one go so easily. Fantastic nade combo. And the Psycho Doctor clocks in for a shift.
Ooh, that was nice. Have you seen much QWENTRY before, Lucy?
No, I'm just thinking this guy has the best username I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good.
The rest is really Facecrack, Psycho Doctor, incredible. Everyone else, F tier. It's like you got 2 incredible names, and you got 3 that are just an absolute nightmare to try.
Okay, well, I can do a crash course.
Yeah, go ahead.
So obviously we've got 8s 999, but we just call them 8s. We got Slackstairs, Facecrack, okay. Great name.
Yeah,
been around the scene for a while. Psycho Doctor, PhD in Punishment. I just add that bit at the end. And then Aberiju. Or Abiraju. It's actually Abiraju. I just can't pronounce it properly. So I gave you the crash course. I can't even say it right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that man in question, called upon, goes 1 for 1. It's going to scale into this A bomb site. And if they get the bomb down and get into a good post-line position, it's very tricky for these CTs. They might just try and overwhelm a Giraffe, holding on, and Extinct just steps through. Still, 5-7's putting the pressure on. Giraffe back and towards Temple, left into this clutch, and the wide swinging pistol is getting it done. Giraffe, good reposition. They're just trying to chase him down. He's just trying to be a nuisance. Now Slackshaz holding their Psycho Doctor with low HP, sticking the plot, and he will defuse it. Slackshaz providing all of that overwatch, and the force back works out a treat.
Yeah, brilliant from QWENTRY. And I love the decision here right at the end, just to make sure, look, low HP player, just go defuse. Slackshaz will hold on. Forced by a resounding success here for QWENTRY. And you know that TLR are going to reinvest. They're going to buy everything again. Whether it'll be on an AK vacancy, though, a little bit limited. This is going to delay the AWP to come out for Artist. Ancient, a map that you're not really too stressed about having an AWP on. Potentially on the T side, especially the way that TLR are going to be playing this. I think they're going to be a little bit more punchy. They're going to be a little bit fast-paced here. They're going to be careful not to be caught by the nades. They dodge the first flurry. It feels like FaceCrack is on the way. FaceCrack's individual level has been undeniable in the last couple of weeks.
Well, that's one way to get the opener, just to spam through. You can see loses his head. Now they're going to try and scale through, but the rotations have come very quickly. Artist needs to be the one that offers up something back in the other way, but Aids drops him and takes a second to the bomb in his grasp. Draft might catch one, but that's all he's able to offer up on that leg. And it looks like the force back the other way will not net anything for TLR.
Yeah, just a quick direct punch in towards Red Room for TLR. They were hoping to gain a lot of space. And it just didn't quite work out. 8 stood as brilliantly. 3 9s in his name, but 3 kills against the 4 spy. That's now your full eco, no bomb plant either. For TLR. They're going to win the pistol. And then get off to probably the worst case scenario.
That seems likely. Bomb, yeah, not quite gonna work. The old everyone go B, I'll plant A. Not to pay off this time. So 3-1 lead for the guns will return. We're going to get a fighting towards mid. A lot of players grouping here for the T side. Triple setup for the CTs as well, and I think this amount of utility is keeping them at bay. But Vegas, he just spams. Psycho Doctor trying to get up close. Just walks straight through the crossfire. Beve might have a timing here on FaceCrack. Don't know if he heard him over all the spam. TLR just going to contact out A.
Alright, vacancy. Big kill. Slaxiez. Oh, they know about him, and, well, he knew about them, but it's Extinct taking it the other way. Vacancy's lurking towards mid. This time pays off, and Abiraju can't do a whole lot here. He's desperately hoping to try and find a kill, but the best he could probably offer up is a save onto his M4. Clever response for TLR. They understand that the space is going to be over at A after mid, where it was being heavily contested here by QWENTRY, and the lurk, this time not from Giraffe, but from Vacancy, nets a number of kills.
Now get all cleaned up across the board. Vacancy, huge round. That one, a lot more comprehensive. The fight back from TLR. Get the 8's all about now. Where do you place him on the spectrum of tier 2, tier 3 AWPers?
Reliable. I don't think he's setting the world on fire, but I also don't think he's dog water. So
that's good.
I think yeah, he's pretty decent. We enjoy 8's gameplay. He's very flicky. Wow. All right. Fair enough. All the damage that was accumulated or onto Vacancy, laid to rest by Facecrack, but it's a good trade. Slaxiez, though, with this rifle, has done an awful lot of damage. This smoke being put forward, you should know that came from the cubby. If you're TLR, quick rotate, a break on this smoke as well. Artist is right behind Avariju, and he's just not looking. Hello? Where are you looking? Psycho Doctor gets rid of Beve, but the bomb site belongs to TLR.
Okay, about to be planted, but they are very fast on this flank. The AWP is discarded, hoping to find a rifle. AK picked up. An Artist going to have 2 CTs creeping around this corner in his direction. They have so much util. Oh, Artist hears it. He'll take that as an invitation to swing. And then the extinct hold as Psycho Doctor tries to punish. Brilliantly played by the two of them in the 2-on-2.
Expertly done. I'm not really sure. I guess where you've lost Facecrack in Cave, you're worried about that progression and your mid rotates too far away, so he was really paranoid about Cave. But Artist does everything in this round. Brilliant from him. I love the Tevrin from himself and Extinct. 3 rounds each, and look at this from Vacancy. He's just gone with a Mac 10. He's expecting them to be on a low buy, and he's looking to maybe make some money for his team. Flashbang is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The crunch from Heaven, from Red Room, from Donut. It's immense and overwhelming. Giraffe goes to spam through the smoke, but he can only find one before he's put down. 2v4.
Alright, well, at least they have the bomb site. Rotation's far away. And there isn't a kit either. This is the half buy around this rifle. Now they have a 2-player advantage. Eve gets flash 4, but they're not progressing yet. I have no idea. This is going to be 4 players just coming up through ramp. A little bit in through the cave. Extinct looking for the fight. Will win that duel. Keeping them at bay. 8's being a nuisance, and Beve can't quite find the shot. Surely going to get run down eventually, and he will be. So a brilliant round. You can see TLR thought this was going to be the line to buy, and indeed it was. But the crunch out from mid was pristine.
I love it. I love the fact they go not on the first flashbang, but on the second. Every single one of these players just swing in tandem. Facecrack, not even stressed about the cave smoke. And they use the cave smoke that TLR put forward to their detriment. Sprints out round the corner, mows them down. And QWENTRY will not give up so easily. And this is going to be a tough one for TLR. Because you're constantly, like, battling back into these rounds and this map. That's a missed smoke. I don't think it's going to matter all that much, but it is definitely worth considering. Slaxiez. Pushing. Maybe finding something, a boost up. Could net a kill. But they're holding for it. They knew that this smoke was potentially going to be an opportunity. Facecrack swings out, though, and takes 2. What a nightmare. Artist will find one back, but Slaxiez then gets on the scene as that smoke fades. And Giraffe now can't do anything. It's another overwhelm. It's another aggressive move from QWENTRY, and this is something they love to do.
That was beautiful to watch. The second player stepping through. Slaxiez completes the triple. This guy has been absolutely farming, hasn't he? I'm kind of looking at the numbers on him in this last few months. Absurdity. It's a 1.27 rating this year. And they're playing all manner of competition. I'm really quite shocked and he's able to maintain this sort of form, and well, now seeing it in the server, I guess I can understand.
Yeah, he's pretty absurd. He's pretty absurd. This should be an easy one, and it is. There you go. Another multi. FaceCrack will get another double. And QWENTRY suddenly have just doubled the score count, like it's nothing. I love FaceCrack. 31 years old. Has been playing Counter-Strikes on HLTV since 2015. That's my goat.
I remember him back on those like random, obviously fours was it a big one?
Yep.
But it was those random like Asian teams, Middle Eastern teams.
I think he was on GG How for a bit. What's the move here? I think TLR have done really well when they just go into a bomb site pretty immediately. Don't worry about fighting middle. I know it's a big area of contention on the map. Beve has a swing, tries to get rid of a player out towards short. That doesn't happen. And now TLR are going to regroup. It looks like they do want to fight for this mid control. Check out Amariju. He's just pushed. He was already in A main.
It's a pretty active spot.
Oh, this setup's cool too in
Beve.
Cave. Look at that.
Yeah, he's going to be in trouble here. There's an AWP on the line. Missed shot and FaceCrack. Want to send off this. Clear comes through, but can't quite do it immediately. Extinct trades. Takes a chunk of HP, and now Psycho Doctor's turn to step up. Oh, brilliant. The flashbang was perfection. Beve gets caught. FaceCrack knew he was out and about. Leaves Giraffe in a 1-on-4, and flashbang again coming through. QWENTRY, clean up house.
PhD in pain. A Psycho Doctor. Brilliant util to set him up. So nice and easy. Seven 3. Tech9s again. QWENTRY are overwhelming TLR on their pick massively.
And this one I don't think will be going too differently. Tech9's given a fair bit of space, but you don't have a flashbang to try and set them up and pop somewhere. QWENTRY are happy to concede this control. Play the deep crossfires, they got util to deal with it. FaceCrack's got the incendiary if they go for the bomb plant, and there's the spot coming out. So should be able to deal with this. So I like the idea to try and push out in towards short, but the disengage is great. And they all play off each other perfectly. It's a fun idea, actually. A good result from the CTs. Giraffe, anything more? Oh, maybe a chance there, but no. 5-7, best to Tech9.
It's all okay in the end. As you say, this fallback from Slaxier is brilliant. That just means a new crossfire can form. I really like the idea, though, from TLR. I think they understand that they're just playing to their outs. They did it superbly. Let's see if they can get a 4th round here. Beve, eats so much lead and fire and flashes, yet he's still able to get rid of FaceCrack. Now keep your eyes on A, because Extinct is working his way over here. Artist is going to move over with the bomb. I don't remember if Artist even had an AWP in this entire half. Draft so fixated on a player coming in from the cutout, but instead it is 2 players in Donut. They've got no idea here. They've got no clue, QWENTRY, and yet they're not able to get the kill. The nade surely does the job, if not the bullets will. Are they ready for Slackjez? Yes, they are. But at least he will go 1 for 1. Extinct at the back of the bomb site. Eights has got an AWP. He's able to get rid of Artist. He has no idea about Extinct, and he finally catches wind of him. He will be able to get the kill. Aberiju for now thrown into a 1v2. 50 seconds left. Bomb planted. They've got no idea. Extinct can't wrestle with Aberiju, but he's so low. And Bebe should be able to lock it in. That was chaotic and carnage, but it's TLR walking away with at least a 4th round.
Lost Resort managed to just about scrape by a 4th round to give themselves something to work with going into the CT side. Their map pick. They got the pissed around here and were reset very, very early on, which made the battle a little bit tricky for them. Slackjez and FaceCrack putting up some serious fight. Very difficult to contend with.
Yeah, should be tricky. It's just that the individuals are so good out of QWENTRY. That's just 15 and 5. I mean, like, what can you do when all of these players are basically on double digits already? Eights will just fight. Oh, and so will TLR. A big swing in towards middle. A great nade, but no kills are currently being converted yet. Vacancy waits. Slackjez just runs out A and smokes off Donut like it's nothing. And he'll just make it in towards Temple. This is ridiculously quick out of QWENTRY.
Okay, Vacancy will turn, and oh, there's suddenly 3 kills from the CTs in the feed through the smoke. Extinct Pickland up, and now this flank through. Is it going to net the success you hope? I don't know if it will. Oh, okay, we'll get one. Is he ready for more? Definitely going to be Worried about every position coming through. And, I had a chance there into Artist, who has got a CZ. Has now made his way up in towards Cave. We'll tuck into the side. And to bait out that he's not here. Will there be this overstep? Artist is hoping so. The smoke is causing some real problems. Now it's just wide swings, and at the same time the contact comes up. So both pistols will go for TLR.
Yeah, I love the way they play that, right? It's just the countdown of 3, 2, 1, wide swing after wide swing. And yeah, it works brilliantly for TLR. I love the way that they play that. They all just group together, burst through the smoke. And they are able to get both pistols. Right, come on then, both pistols. Let's get some gun rounds if we're TLR on this CT side. I'll be a bit biased. UK team, UK org. My boys.
Well, they're going to have to fight against this force spy coming in from QWENTRY.
Uh-oh.
We saw how that went in the first half. It's going to be a straight hit up towards B. There are 3 defenders here. The other 2 very far removed over on A. Rifles prioritized here from the CT, so utility, that's going to be a premium. There's one smoke deployed. Vacancy gets a kill behind it. Now they're just going to scale out onto this bomb site. Extinct has a bit of a line to try and work with. Being teased. And the spam. Oh, somehow, Subway Slackchest's alive.
This is a bit tricky. There's no kits. Oh dear. That means you need to get kills, and Artist will. Psycho Doctor and Eights have found kills back in favour. Psycho Doctor's stuck in the corner, and you know that Eights was already down towards the B ramp. Time is just going to be the biggest issue now. For TLR, they swing, they get rid of 1. And now potentially you can double swing and hold for Eights, but he only needs 1 shot, and that'll do! Oh my goodness me! He'll even take down the whole lot. It's a QWENTRY force spy, and we say uh-oh for a very good reason.
They only needed 1 shot, but, well, he takes 2. The retake comes in, but no kit, no time, and no lives. So that's both halves starting for TLR the same. They win the pistol, it looks really good, and then immediately reset. That's so brutal. Just leaves you in such a tough position. You have to force back, and okay, that's one way to get it started. Freebie through the smoke.
Oh yeah, and another one.
Another one.
Come on then. Beve now creeps close. Good molly. They're just going to run through it. That's just going to run through the molly. That's going to be to your demise. Averiju will now start spamming alongside Psycho Doctor. Good trades out of QWENTRY. But the player advantage is still with TLR, and it should just be an easy kill for Extinct, and it will be. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Didn't look like it was going to be an easy kill, I'll be real with you.
No, it didn't. I was terrified.
There was a second there where it really felt like he was going to hit that shot. Great spam from Beve, and yeah, Face Crack just trying to get a bit cheeky with it off the contact coming up. At least they get the bomb plant down. I wonder if that incentivizes them. Okay, no, 2k each, not gonna work.
So yeah, it should just be, I was going to say a save. Instead, they've gone all in.
Oh, okay.
They want to have a big fight here. How's this utility? Oh, do they even need it? I'm not sure. So much damage. Artist now steps in. And he does brilliant work with the rifle. Psycho Doctor now last player standing. Instantly cut down by Beve. TLR are so back because QWENTRY now need to eco. This is going to be a 1-round game.
Okay, yeah, this multi-force spy maybe not the plan. Slackchest tries with the Galil, but Artist, brilliant hold. Locks them out. Okay, it has to be the eco. Artist has the MP9 now. He can make some money. Should be very nice for him.
Easy.
Okay, never mind. There we go.
Yummy, yummy. He only got one.
Stink that hogs up all the frags. But a round's around. Alright, here we go. Within one. TLR back into fighting form.
Look at all the mollies. There's so much going on in middle. And that is a great one to upset these TLR players. Face crack, full blind, a counter flashbang, a kill. But is he ready for the second player? Absolutely not, let me tell you. Would it matter? QWENTRY just out A.
Okay, bomb being planted. And, yeah.
This is weird in mid with Beve.
Oh, now he's spotted. And you feel like the swing comes back, and there it is. Donut players called upon. You gotta call this off. You have to keep these weapons, and FaceCrack doesn't want to allow it. If he can find a second, that's even more deadly, but they will just about scamper away. Or will they?
You'd hope so. Get out of their vacancy. Eights. Oh no. Has killed him. Now Artist is next up to the chopping block. No survivors for TLR. At least they got money, alright? Like, they won rounds in a row. They have the money. They got the funds. They can keep buying. Artist can get an AWP if he wants one. And he absolutely does.
Yeah, that's why he had that MP9 for. It's just a matter of time before it came through. Just didn't have a reason to invest it. Now he does. We get a big fight towards middle. Archer's setting up his riflers, and wow, Slugshare already almost removed. He has to fall back and run away as mid control. One, even if they don't know it. They disengage off the seat of the T-Smokes, who have thrown almost all of theirs immediately.
Alright, where do we go? Flash for Cave is going to get caught. Oh, he doesn't even get to throw it. But they'll just swing, and that's to their detriment. Origi will find one. Do they really want to just keep fighting this in towards middle? That feels a little bit dangerous. The bomb's dropped. Molly will be put forward here onto Giraffe, and that allows Psycho Doctor to scoop the C4. But he's not satisfied with just scooping the C4. He wants damage, a break on the smoker swing, and yeah, he gets put down. Last player standing. It is only for a moment. TLR get an important one, but I feel like QWENTRY are just overfighting.
I felt a little desperate here into this regression towards middle, thinning bodies at the problem. Still managing to get the buy thanks to the round they won previously. But again, only the one round between these teams. Feels like when TLR win these rounds, they are decisive. We get a later fight in towards middle this time. Hyper-aggressive push in towards A main, so information gathered. Scrap dodging the util, they will get this control.
There's a lot of deep map control now being taken here by QWENTRY. I like this for TLR, the fact that they've got the A main space. It just means they can keep that third player. over on the speed bomb site. It looks like they want to reinvestigate what's going on in towards middle. They drop on Molly so they can peek behind it, or at least Artist will with the AWP. There are so many players here, and Beve starts pushing when all these players are walking through Red Room. That's disgusting. Onto Extinct. What on earth is that shot? Oh, at least there's a trade, but they're just going to burst into B.
Oh, Vacancy's timing, though. It's good for the strike through. Just wants to harass his player. The swing comes out, and Aberiju manages to take another. Vacancy.
Defuse it.
Uses all of his support. He's just going to stick this. Oh, he's not going to get away with it.
He
There's
is.
no way. There's no way. Oh, my God. He sticks it. The smoke just off to the side. You think they've done enough, but no. The defuse right in their face. And it keeps TLR in contention. 10 goes 10.
That's brilliant. Look at that. That's the only way he can win that round. The only chance he's got. 19 HP. Taps it on the corner. And TLR commit, I say, daylight robbery on QWENTRY. Slacks, yes. Oh, okay. Well, he's not happy. He is not a happy bunny that you've defused right in front of his teammates. So he'll find 2 openers instead. He tries to put this round beyond all doubt. Extinct, full blind. He's being spammed, harassed, mollies, and the swing is good to net 1 kill. But it's still a 4 versus 2, and it's Slacks, yes, killing everyone.
He's having an absolute map, isn't he? 20 and 12, bomb planted. Vacancy being held on this play around towards elbow. They're just playing contain right now. So immediately the fight back after getting defused on. Oh! Great shot from Aberiju. An Artist needs to hold on to this. The money is really quite poor for the CT, seeing as they lost everyone in the round previous, even if they won it. They lose this AWP and the entire map slips away from them.
I'm worried. Oh, because he's going to run with his knife out, and Artist, oh, he just swings into the corner. Oh, no.
Oh. Final second, loses it. Yeah, it's gonna have things a lot rougher than they could have been into this round. They force into it. They don't want to allow QWENTRY onto map point. That means 3 5.7s, 2 M4s, and a direct B hit. Straight up they go, and 2 quick kills come through instantly. 2 pistols felled. Bebe steps in. At least we'll get 1 back the other way, but bomb to be planted can't be denied. And a 3-on-4, and there's a player in the back lines as well.
I mean, you can't really do anything about this. You can't go for another cheeky defuse. They're not going to move off the bomb site whatsoever. Artist might be able to get an AK here. Just kidding. 8's is thorough with the clear. And, oh no, they can't even get out. Beve might be able to. Okay, Beve's going to be the only consolation to this round, but it's going to be 12 on the board now for QWENTRY. And TLR at risk of letting their map pick slip.
At risk, I say it's more of a likelihood now. This is going to be a worse buy than the one previous. QWENTRY, I love the direct call into that round, knowing the money can't be good. Also, it's crazy that every player, it's like, you know, we came into the second half and it was Slackshare's face crack kind of top of the board. Everyone is now farming on this team.
Yes,
like, it's crazy,
true.
the output across the board.
That's so true. Where did all the kills come from, by the way?
I just been at the grindstone.
Smelting rounds.
Yeah.
Is that what? Is that, I don't know. I'm not a.
No, grindstone
person.
is like
Yeah.
what you use to sharpen your
Okay.
tools. There's a sharp tool, but he's so low. And that's your rifle. And they know they can just scale. They can take this space. Psycho Doctor is taking serious liberties. Oh, I just got no clue. Oh, now they know.
now they
Okay,
know,
you
yeah.
can't stick around. So he actually doesn't get too much done from that. And the bomb still isn't actually down.
Go on,
And
artist.
this smoke isn't great.
Do it to him, artist. There you go. Extinct found one as well. It's starting to get out of hand. Beve just runs through the smoke. Play will be extended. Slaxiez, like, you're good. And I don't think you're 1v4 good. Especially in this situation. "40 seconds. He's going to be thorough. He's going to try and clear everything, but as soon as he gets confirmation on artist, vacancy will swing, or vice versa. He saw the shadow. He got baited by the shadow of vacancy, and artist plays peekaboo around the corner. Brilliant from TLR. And they are not looking to let this slip. One final timeout to try and get their pick into OT.
Yeah, that one you can see how it could have played out for QWENTRY. They really want to take that space. Like Psycho Doctor can just get ahead of everyone. Because he doesn't get anything, his position really is meaningless in the end. And the smoke into its elbow is terrible. Whoever threw that, it's by hand. It's gone too deep. Artist has that pocket he can climb into, denies the bomb going down. Just a bunch of errors throughout. And they just overwhelmed with the numbers. It's brilliantly played. Alright, now definitely a chance for OT. 2 Mac 10s.
Big kill from 8. Oh, he wants more, and he's seen more. Over towards long. This is fast and direct, but Vacancy steps up when it matters most. Hasn't been the best map from Vacancy, but he gets a double. Artist has now baited him perfectly. And TLR have done enough, surely, with the bomb in their possession, with the fact that it's a 2-player advantage, to try and force OT. Surely it's a formality from here.
You think so, with the bomb firmly in their grasp. And not too many bullets there, Slaxiez. Working with the AWP, this is a long road. Okay, really, you don't have many bullets. 8s might be able to catch this player in Beve, but, you know, what do you go from here? Oh, that was the chance. Lone smoke deployed. Now you just gotta hope you can fight your way up. Or they give you the fights.
Why would you do that?
That's an opportunity. 2 on 3. No way to flush him out of this angle, and now 8 starts to crawl forward. A double layering, and Artis removes his head. Slaxiez. He has an opportunity here. 15 seconds. Giraffe just hiding behind default, making this so hard. He's just running away. And he can't find him. Beve steps in and OT required.
Oh, stressful, stressful, stressful for TLR. Don't need to be swinging that over towards ramp. You really don't. 4v2 becomes a 2-on-2. I should say 2-on-1, but it's okay. They get the job done. And from a position that looks incredibly unlikely, they've done enough to force OT. And now we have to back them again, right? Right?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
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 Yippee.
Shout out Vacancy. Very quiet, ancient, and then gets a double kill when it matters. They're going to run back the same round. They're going to prove to themselves that it could work. And how about this then? Instant entry. Instant potential out of vacancy and Giraffe. They're both chiming in with kills and Bebe's here again. There are so many trades. It's a 1v1 that escalates so quickly. The bomb's not even planted. But TLR will walk away with the round anyway. What on earth is that?
His butt stuck out.
You twerking on him?
It was all visible. That bomb can't go down. An attempted swing without utility. And that's a crazy shot with the AWP. But Bebe steps in. He's having a fantastic map. And TLR step into the lead.
Cheeks for free for TLR. Ace crack. Oh, brilliant. The vacancy able to... Oh, get a double back. He's really powered up here in overtime. Saxia is thinking about walking this smoke, but that means walking into Artist. Flashbang, dodge CZ out, but he surely made steps. He surely made steps. CZ75 works wonders, and so does the no-scope. Artist is painting a pretty picture. All the corpses are QWENTRY in Donut, and Psycho Doctor is here to clean up the mess and potentially lay 3 more victims on his operating table. 57 seconds, and he spots one. Instant removal onto vacancy. He knows that Artist is in Donut with his precious package. But where on earth is Extinct? Well, he's repositioned all the way towards A main. You'd assume they'd go together. You'd assume they'd be hand in hand. Instead, Extinct is going to have a favourable timing, and Psycho Doctor can't clutch. What on earth are we watching?
Absolute chaos. Artist gets both there. I thought when he pulled the sidearm, he was done for. And then the no-scope, vacancy gets the most ridiculous double of his own. How are TLR pulling these rounds out? Absolutely outrageous. And yet somehow they're getting it done. Doesn't matter what advantage QWENTRY find, which seems to be plenty. Lots of openers, lots of good positions. They're having a real difficult time really playing it out from there.
Unbelievable. They put themselves in such a good spot now. So maybe even put themselves on 15, give themselves one chance to close this on the T side. Let's see. As you mentioned, all of the opening kills consistently fall in favour to QWENTRY, but that hasn't seemed to matter. So if TLR find an opening kill, maybe there's a world in which they'll win even more dominantly. Look at Extinct. Punished.
The question is that opening kill meaningful? Giraffe. That's a good chance to get one back, and he will. Hey, it's caught. Now if you progress further, you're into this AWP. Oh, Artist turns away. And now the pressure's on. Vacancy gets one, but it's not enough. Bomb surely to go down. Although Giraffe now swings out and gets one back. Face crack falls, 2 on 2, and Giraffe keeps fighting forward. Abarishu into the 1 on 2. Giraffe, such a nuisance. 3 kills in this round, make it a 4th. And TLR pull round after round out of a hat and find themselves with a flawless CT half in OT and 3 chances to take Ancient.
How has he done that? Every single round you think, right, they're not winning this one then. They just get it done. That Molly is throwing face crack forward in towards Cave. It just means that Artist turns around, the information's fake. But the kills from Giraffe are anything but. It's a harsh reality and a bitter pill to swallow for QWENTRY because they had this game. They lost to Pistols and they've lost every round since.
Just one required. Psycho Doctor. Secondary orb. Oh, and he's ready for that? That's okay. A crazy read. I just can't quite believe it.
He's upset. I would be. Look at this from Face Crack. Eights is now taking contact with this secondary AWP. I suppose he's the primary. The second one in the round that we've seen. Psycho Doctor gets another. A first step in the right direction, and it comes all off the back of dual-wielding snipers.
Now get cleaned up, so... Alright, not flawless forever. Nobody's perfect. Face Crack's some great shots there. Mid-fight. No, just a mutil. We want to go to A directly. There will be this fast response from Donut.
That's true, but I mean, look at this flash. They're just lobbing one and another boost. So they threw the flash to this time put Artist on the boost. They're doing it safer. So this is the same round, but on a slightly different tempo. Arijo this time moves over. He just waits patiently. How long do TLR wait before they go into A? Oh, I got the answer for you. No time at all. They're going to go now.
Alright, well, Psychodoku will drop the incendiary. Deep smoke behind him. So he can still play in front of it. Dropped his own util, but he's isolated and run down. Flashbang was good, but trades coming in. And the CT is keeping a tentative advantage only for a moment. That's the tentative part. Two players brought down to half HP. Well, he goes deep. Bomb's still not planted, but they've got time to do it. Beve, he's given it, thrown over. And a very difficult retake, but QWENTRY need to pull it off to stay alive.
Flashbang felt good and isn't. Unfortunately, Beve puts his 23rd kill. Extinct will also find 20, and Beve just wide swings in a blink of an eye. QWENTRY dumpstered off of TLR's pick. The ancient choice works out brilliantly for them. They were down, but more importantly, they were not out. And they will start to lead this series 1-0. It did take overtime, but they get the job done.
Yeah, great stuff coming out to manage to take out their map pick of Ancient. We have Overpass coming up next, the pick of QWENTRY, but last resort we'll get that CT start. We'll see how they do after this.
Well, what an awesome result for TLR. They come back, they win effectively a full eco to force it into overtime. They win out some ridiculous rounds that they have no business winning whatsoever. And QWENTRY are now suffering a 1-0 defeat currently in the series. We now go to Overpass, which is an okay map for QWENTRY, but TLR will be able to start on this CT side.
Okay, yeah, and honestly, for TLR, sure, it's not one of their strongest maps, but it's one they've had some pretty decent results on lately. The fact they get the CT side start will feel very good. I mean, they've had a slew of losses recently, including to QWENTRY at the start of last month in ESL Advanced, but, you know, came close, kind of, versus speeds. You know, it's not out of the realm possibility. With how crazy that last map got, I'm willing to believe. Up to find the first, potentially. Oh, someone's got to find this kill.
Oh.
How? Oh no, but Artist slides through and makes it 2. How has the CZ done that? Unreasonable. And he's not done yet, but maybe overextending. But Vacancy then steps in, 2 of his own into the 1-on-1. Bomb picked up. Beve is here on this B bomb site, and 8 looks to leave.
Alright, Beve. What you got? And where's 8's going to be expecting him, rotated in from Divider? Can you hear him? Maybe, maybe not. Beve, I think, has got a good inkling that this is going to be a possibility, and 8's is going to go all the way around the world, and this is now going to confuse Beve even more. He's just going to stick it. Oh, I like this. Is 8's going to see him as he jumps around the corner? Yes, he is. He gets off the bomb. 8 will get the kill. And QWENTRY will get the first round. But I really like the idea from Beve.
Yeah, NT, this was a crazy pistol. I can't believe Artist gets that second kill. But it's like overextension. You can see he gets a beautiful double. Yeah, the flash came over from Beve. That's how 8 knows that A is clear. So QWENTRY take the pistol this time. First in the series. Both pistols won by TLR and Ancient, but then they'll reset immediately. You would have loved to have taken that here, given this is your opponent's map pick, and you've got to build up a good start here.
Easy kill. Should be more where that came from as well. And there is. Face crack will get rid of Extinct. Artist loves a CZ. Vacancy gets a dink on Slack's chairs. Alright. Nice kills. Only a couple of them. But it isn't the end of the world for QWENTRY. That was a full eco. Now we get the full investment out of TLR. And we get to see what this CT side looks like. And we get to see Artist on the gun that isn't a CZ.
As much as he loves it. Yeah, Orb, okay, round 3. Will they be anticipating this? I'm actually not so sure. A heavy lean towards B as a boost up for Artist. He wants to take a peek, but Giraffe off the second boost. There's a couple of elevated angles being taken. And a flashbang. Oh, I thought he had an opening right there, but Beve steps through. Face crack quick on that trade. And the Orb can't quite hit the shot. They managed to scale into this bomb site still. You have Giraffe playing around this CT smoke he's dropped. Slackstairs knows he's here, and they break the smoke to deal with him. And then Slackstairs keeps on going for more.
I really thought that Giraffe was potentially in a power position there, but I love the discipline out of QWENTRY. They just need to open the smoke. They don't take any risks. They guarantee that they have got this bomb site true and proper. Slackstairs gets a brilliant kill. On towards the players rotating out in towards CT. QWENTRY on the front foot. Frustrated with the way Ancient panned out. And to be fair to QWENTRY, they dropped the ball massively on Ancient. That should never have been OT. That should never have been a TLR win. Let's be honest, boys. Look, I love you. However, there were some crazy rounds in there that shouldn't have happened.
I can't believe that kill doesn't come through. Felt like that was going to be the swing into Monster, then set them up for an easy victory. It doesn't always play out your way. The rifles will progress towards A, long range versus the pistols. We've managed to tuck into some little nooks and crannies, seeing if they can catch somebody off guard. QWENTRY look like they're ready for any sort of shenanigans.
Good clear. Oh! Okay! A collateral with the Deagle. I don't think it's going to amount to too much, especially because Artist is... Oh, not being held. I thought he would be. And now he can go behind them. There's a beve over towards Truck. And there goes Artist. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Time to go B, boys.
Very well. Rotation on its way. Beve close towards CT, but this forward angle. Oh, actually missed opportunity. Now second player comes to swing the AK. Oh, brilliant. Transfer over and Artist left. A tricky spot. Averiju beneath him and face crack. I think we'll get the spot on him immediately. Now it should be a simple conversion. Yeah, you're not expecting a player behind you there.
And breathe. I can't believe this Collat Deagle results in Artist picking up an M4 and they're finding another. That spray transfer is nasty. And everything's okay in the end for QWENTRY. My oh my. Flashbang forward for vacancy. No break on the smoke here for QWENTRY. Is there just going to be a spam? No, instead it's going to be leading with this orb. Look at this. Ouch. But he nails the shot anyway onto Beve, and then Averiju sprints through with the MAC-10. Giraffe can only hold on for currently one, and then he's ripped apart by the up-down approach of QWENTRY. This round's over. Artist and Extinct should be saving.
Yeah, a bit of a shift up, isn't it, from what it looked like on Ancient. QWENTRY making light work of this T side thus far. Artist has really not been able to get this orb to work the two times he's had it, unfortunately. They managed to circumvent him. Oh!
Right.
That's a crazy peek.
You're not even the AWPer, mate. How have you done that, then? Oh, well. It's clear that Extinct isn't the AWPer. Unlucky. No AWP can be saved into the round for TLR. Brilliant round out of 8s. This time it is a B hit, but they just let the AWP work up towards short. And nothing is saved whatsoever. 5-0. The most exciting thing about this round for TLR is that Artist has got a CZ again.
Oh, it's a little bit more excitement now.
No.
It's a MP9.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited by MP9s?
No, not anymore.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
There you go. That's why.
Alright.
All running.
Yeah. If you get this kill on the short... Oh, there was something to say, but Slackshare's gonna be fine.
Oh no, they're gonna get caught at the boost here. Oh, no, they're not. Yes, they are.
Oh,
I'm scared.
known.
It's done.
Mopped up.
Okay. That's so funny. That's almost like a comedic, like, Metal Gear exclamation mark above Face Crack's head. And he's like, oh, artist is here, I guess, because my players aren't being fought from short. There isn't an immediate aim to trade here, so artist has to be in this smoke, and he exactly is.
Again, heavy lean towards B. This time Artist is over here, hoping that he can get in on the action early. He's desperate for this AWP to be able to actually take a fight. But I don't think he'll be getting it this round either, as they've just progressed up Bathroom very quickly. Giraffe, oh, he'll see them coming, but can he do anything to keep them at bay? He has the support in from Long. Molly, a nuisance, and he just about gets that kill. Holding on for dear life, and here comes the support. The long side wrap comes in. At the same time, a flank comes from Long for the tease too. Eights can't quite find this back behind truck. Defensive smoke deployed. Player advantage for a moment as Eights looks for this frag but walks straight into Artist's scope. Finally gets a chance, and Beve, who held onto this bomb site the whole time, is there to help TLR get their first round.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about the smoke that landed on truck that was thrown in from the CT side, but yeah, Giraffe does brilliantly. Extinct and Beve just have this crossfire, and you just can't get past them if you're QWENTRY. TLR sit back, they wait for their opportunity, and it comes to them. A brilliantly played round. And I think QWENTRY, all that's going to do is just push them further into B. And I feel like TLR are going to understand that. And actually, they start with 4 players over at this B bomb site directly. Oh, look at this boost.
Boosted. Okay, no, I see the AWP on the angle. Won't quite find the kill he's looking for, but Extinct will, and immediate punish. Face track flies through the smoke. And he was the only defender here. Extinct. Artist moves up quickly and can't hit that shot. Scaling fast onto him and just overwhelmed, but Giraffe, his turn to step in, makes it a double. Psycho Doctor up and over, not ready for him, so close. A 2-on-2. Bomb needs to be scooped back up. It fell over on the stairway. Will be planted as Vacancy and Beve have to find a way into this.
Spam? Not quite. I thought he was going to spam the other side of the wall. He still might. Psycho Doctor would be a dead man walking. They decide not to. Instead, they're going to lead out together. This has to be cleared. If you're Beve, he crouches into the angle, and Psycho Doctor holds the spray. Aborigine will get in on the act, but QWENTRY, they'll allow TLR to grab a singular round, and then they'll immediately push them further down the pecking order. Great trade out of Face Crack. I love that he understands that he can just pull his knife out and run. And that's because you've seen the AWP being boosted over at B. You know that they're going for a heavy setup.
Harassment over on B. 7 on this T side is already enough. And QWENTRY don't feel like they're settled just yet. They'll continue to look for more. Another flashbang. Oh, it's perfect. They are going back to B, where 3 players still lying.
Uh-oh. Big kill. Oh, great trade. As you say, that third player. Is there a flashbang? Yeah, there is. Giraffe, full blind. You wanted one from TLR, but I mean, Artist is nowhere near. And he will be removed by face crack on that deep lurk. 8-1. No money, truly, but you got to keep investing here if you're the CTs.
Well, this is a tough one. Boost up. The jumping MP9. Let's try something in short, but look, they're already contacting out B. Blackshares takes 1, and yeah, all the control now in their hands.
Oh, they don't know about this.
Okay. I don't know if it could be too much of a threat. You might get 1 here. Is that really enough to give you a shot on this? Well, if Extinct finds this kill, then yes.
Okay. Alright, how'd you get in, though? Oh, just like that. They're just not ready for the player in at short. The spam nearly with the MP9 connects. But look, QWENTRY understand that this is going to be a no defuse kit round. So they're just playing as most passive as they can. There is a smoke. Extinct has got one and that can cause trouble. But Beve has now been dropped. There's that smoke and they can spam surely. It's a 10-second stick. It's a ding. And the nade is going to push Artist off the bomb. And there's 1 HP. He needs to stick. He hasn't got time. The knife's out, and suddenly Ace realizes that he can win the round. It's a no-scope revenge onto Artist. And QWENTRY will find 9.
QWENTRY going to be feeling like they could have easily done this in 2 at this point. Feels like they can do no wrong. So I decided Nuke. That is actually an interesting one. You know how good TLR are on that map.
It'll be a lot more competitive than this.
I certainly hope so.
This has just been almost decided from the minute go. And very much like we got throughout the entirety of Ancient. Everyone from QWENTRY is just being consistent. Which is really nice to see. We are getting that a little bit out of TLR. But not to the same extent. Not to the same level as QWENTRY. They're playing it together really well as a team.
Boost doesn't get too much done. A lot of damage has been inflicted here by the CTs. Vacancy struggling a little bit. Psycho Doctor overwhelmed. Aborigine will get that first kill, but then Vacancy steps in. He'll make it a double. He might be low. It's very difficult to flush him out as the new smoke gets replenished. He's just being a nuisance, playing around all this utility. Slackstairs might be able to catch him on the timing. No. And so 8's left into the 1-on-3. First kill comes his way. Doesn't have that bomb, so he'll fall back to a more passive line. Anticipating maybe someone was at that barrel's position, and I think he's missed his timing. Vacancy, huge round.
Yeah, what a brilliant moment. And he did that towards the start of... Sorry, towards the end of Ancient, where he was getting his team powered up and fired up a little bit. I mean, I guess he's doing that to the same extent at the end here of Overpass, but it's too little too late. Maximum rounds you can walk away with here is 3 on the CT side. It's just not good enough.
No. Can they make it 3? At the very least. Extinct. Decent position to maybe catch off Psycho Doctor. He's actually just going to walk out in towards short. And we'll get removed anyway. That Extinct catches face crack, alright. Maybe that third will come through. 5 on 3. Tease. Okay. That was kind of audacious swinging towards short. And now you're giving chances. The spin. Can't quite make it 2. That would have been pretty ridiculous, but it's given Aberiju a chance.
Can he do this? I'd say yes, but Artist is already here, over at Bank. The good news for Aberiju is that they're separated. The bad news is that he's holding an AWP, but he's not committed to the angle. Aberiju waiting patiently. Good molly, that's going to upset Artist and force him back, so at least he can get the plant down here. But as soon as he scopes over... Oh, what? How? That was dead on. Artist misses an AWP shot. Aberiju now goes to step in, and Artist has gone before vacancy. Aberiju knows exactly where he is. Not like this, TLR. I love this. He's rotated away, and vacancy's just going to stick. Aberiju's probably going to get undone by him again. He sees the wires, but it's too late. Another stick by vacancy will give TLR a 3rd round.
Well, I hate to say it, Brandon, but I think the last resort are not looking like they're going to be able to take this into. QWENTRY putting up a serious haul on the T side, and that's going to leave them, despite that little defuse at the end, with a significant lead going into the CT side. Okay. Put away the hopium, old man. Drugs are bad. Especially the ones that have you believing in UK CS. We're going to have this hit onto B. QWENTRY are playing back in each of the bomb sites, so rotations will be pretty quick from the A site to B. As the flashbangs come over. Oh, but Psycho Doctor off the back of the CT flash takes 2. And he's anticipating this swing out, but Artist catches the good timing, can't quite make it 3. But then Vacancy and Extinct step in. Slackshares falls back and steps forward. Chance here, bomb not being planted. And somehow he's alive, running away. Little HP for Extinct, but Slackshares comes back and gets both. You did. Yep, it's a rough one. Okay, it's a nice one though. Artist removes face crack. Draft's just running. I think there's a race towards long. And now the bomb has been given over. So I think any chaos has maybe been avoided at this stage. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see what you were hoping for. Unlucky. I mean, he didn't know that the B-bomb site was kind of open. Even though these players had walked past him, it wasn't really enough of an indication.
What a shame. What a really big shame. Yeah. Go on, Giraffe. Get the kill. He's full blind. Oh dear, what a shame.
Yeah.
That's okay. Look, they're still going in towards B. Look, there's still hope here for TLR. Nice nade onto Beve. Good counter utility being put forward now by QWENTRY. I don't know if there's a chance anymore. Or maybe there is. Vacancy. We'll get rid of Slaxiez. Face crack. It is still here, though, but there's too many targets to aim at. Good trades. A 4v3, a player advantage, a pathway towards the save bomb site.
Okay, yeah. But Ace is here with the AWP. Flashbang. Good. Bad. He has a chance on it. Can't quite connect the shot. Beve, meanwhile, caught on his luck. I don't know how the MP9 best him there. But the rotation's now not coming, despite this shot. Okay, now it starts to move up. 8 needs to be solid here. Wow! Through the side, removes Artist, then Psycho Doctor comes out. And Extinct has 3 players to find, and 8 will get a double up. That was a crazy shot into Artist.
Just when you think that there's hope, there isn't. What a shot. And then the fact that Psycho Doctor can just come in and have really good trade space in it is everything. QWENTRY have just been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All map long. They're probably slightly confused about how Ancient got away from them, but they're certainly making no mistake here on Overpass. Probably the easiest opportunity to try and close this map now. If you're the CT side, there's a Mac 10, there's a Tech 9. And there's not a lot of hope left for TLR on Overpass.
Doesn't feel it, but Giraffe and I just have something to say. Trey comes in and a player advantage, but for a moment. You're not going to move as a unit. This is a whole pack of CTs pushing out short. Very unusual. I think Beve should be able to catch out one here with this off angle. Oh, yeah, just about. Now his teammates come through. He actually makes it a double. I'm going to give Slackshares a chances, let me tell you.
He's 20
Bomb's
HP.
just going to run it to A.
It's fine, it's fine. That nade actually might kill Vacancy. It doesn't. It bounces in the door frame. He's a lucky boy. And they know that Slackshares is low, so he'll just save. TLR will plant, and they will win their first round here on this T side. First of many, they hope, at least.
Many. Maybe too many? Definitely too many.
Probably.
No, definitely. It's going to be great. Great if I'm wrong. You know, they come through, they pull off this insane comeback. But that's just not going to happen, Brad. I'm so sorry to tell you.
It's okay.
But at the best, you know, they can build up into this. Get the juices flowing, going into Nuke. We know how good they are on Nuke. We knew Overpass to be a stretch. After they won Ancient, sets them up to potentially at least win this 2-1, even if Overpass doesn't go their way.
I just think we need rounds on the board here to feel confident. If you're TLR, sure you won Ancient in OT, but you're currently being decimated on map 2. You don't want to go down without swinging. And that's exactly what Giraffe does. On to 8. Slackshares has also been removed. Face crack. Next up to the chopping block. Individual fight after individual fight from the CT side. And this should be giving TLR a 5th round, as long as they don't lose a 2v5.
I like how you still said that. Like you thought, okay, maybe that is actually a possibility here.
I'm trying to be honest for the viewer. I don't think it's going to happen, but we need to give them every sort of outcome that could happen, you know? Especially when you're walking into the bomb site where both of them are.
Right, Psycho Doctor. Oh, well, HE does some serious work. Headshot. Okay, we'll find it. And Avariju now comes out and gets his. Oh no, he's found another. It can't be like this. It cannot be like this. It simply cannot, but it might just be, Brandon. Smokes. 2 of them. And they lose the 2-on-5. And we go to Nuke. Just like that.
This is why you have to give every outcome for the viewer.
I can't believe it.
4 kills for Avariju. Insanity on the B bomb site for QWENTRY. And they will close their map pick dominantly. 13-4. Nearly 20 kills for Avariju. TLR dropped the ball massively. And now they need to recover. The good news is that they've got Nuke as a decider. One of their favourites. QWENTRY and no damn slouches on it. We'll see how this pans out after the break.
Probably the less said about that final round of Overpass, the better, at least if you're a fan of the UK Republic of Ireland Counter-Strike scene, which maybe one of us is here. But at the very least, you know, we kind of knew Overpass was going to be a long shot. We go to Nuke now. For TLR, this has been a go-to map a lot of the time. They get it as a decider. You thought they might even pick into it. They're happy that it's here to try and bounce back from. Are you thinking, no, they can just wipe Overpass off, forget about it, they've got a shot here on Nuke?
Absolutely. I think it does depend, by and large, of which sides they start on. They are good at the T side, don't get me wrong, but I feel like based on what's just happened here on Overpass, they'd love to start on the CT side, they'd love to generate that momentum. If you're TLR, I think for QWENTRY, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters whatsoever. Because they're very good on both sides. I've been watching QWENTRY's Nuke quite a lot, and even though the stats on HLTV say that they really favour the CT side, don't believe that, because they are very good at both. And the same is true for TLR. TLR have been very good on it. They did lose to Rottweilers, but outside of losing to Rottweilers, like, this is their home turf. And actually, out of the last, what's this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... they've only lost 2 out of their last 11 games on Nuke.
Okay, that's a fantastic scoreline. So, all right, we're in for a bit of a treat here, I feel. Obviously, saw the last result play. Yeah, they gave us bigger keeper. In fact, a lot of their wins, when you look back, have all been the opponents only scoring single digits. So I'm hoping we get some good stuff. We saw on Overpass some bright spots. I think Vacancy was really solid. Artis had some cool moments. We're going to need the whole squad to step up here. And, well, we're going to get the knife round to see which side they'll be starting on.
Alberici doesn't even have one. This is free.
No knife. He brings his fist to a knife fight.
Oh. Okay. Easy. Don't choke it. You're choking it. Okay, it's fine. Beve will lock it in. TLR will start on the CT side. Which is what I wanted from them. So that's good. I think Extinct will be a very big asset on this map, to be honest. I think Artist, if he gets the AWP out a bit more frequently than he did on both of those maps, I also think he'd be quite good. He was in our head-to-head with 8. I think 8 has been probably the better AWPer, but from the case point of he's used the AWP more than Artist. His Artist has been rifling a lot this best of 3.
Yeah, when he had the AWP out, like on Overpass, for instance, it felt like he was just being avoided by QWENTRY. Like, they were doing a really good job of circumnavigating him. I think he's gotten maybe more kills with the CZ than he has with the AWP.
Probably.
Not 100% on that, but it feels like a pretty confident thing to say. I've seen multiple multis come from him with that sidearm. Good on him for trying to make it happen, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing. There he is again with it. Pistol round CZ. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
I don't know what he's doing, but you know what? Fair. I can't knock it. Like, I can't knock him. I mean, I can, but last time he got a double kill with it on the CT side of Overpass, so I can't knock it. He knows what he's doing. QWENTRY, they know what they're doing. They're immediately rotating down outside, and Avariju's been tagged. Extinct goes forward with the dualies. There'll be Beve to greet all of QWENTRY. They are hightailing it in towards this bomb site. Beve off angle, but no kill.
Bomb to go down, and Extinct steps out with a huge double kill. And he must keep on going. Doesn't stop hitting the trigger. And the second set of dualies steps in by his side. Bomb being defused, but now they have to get off it. Psycho Doctor in from the door, takes down 2. Artist coming in from the backside, and he's now left in the clutch. Has to get the reload off. Psycho Doctor disengages. Tap on the bomb. Is he going to stick it?
No.
No. Can't. 10 second. Psycho Doctor always read this so well. Even if the kill comes through, there's no time.
And he can do that because the door's open. That's the only reason. If If Artist had shut the door on his way to defuse that bomb, potentially he could be sticking it for 10 seconds. I mean, it's so difficult. Beve just needed 1 kill here. Extinct does brilliantly alongside Vacancy, but Psycho Doctor doubles down. And from there, it just feels improbable that TLR are going to win the pistol. Unlucky, they kill everyone, but they can't defuse in time.
Psycho Doctor getting 2 in from door as well. They just wanted to stick that bomb. They felt like they had everything to their advantage to get it done. Sorry to say, not the case.
Ouch, an insta-dink. And now if you're Giraffe, you've got a really good timing. And especially with Artists getting rid of 8s, but out A they go. QWENTRY just got the sight.
You can't get this go. You need to keep these guns for the next round, especially because you put so much into getting this M4. Giraffe needs to hold on to this. Artist will do his best to hold on to the FAMAS, and they can give it another shot into the next. Yeah, I always love it when players get on top of main. Sorry, on top of garage. It's one of my favorite things to watch. It's so rare, but it's always enjoyable.
I've never seen this. I've never seen the T side save by going down the vent to secret, by the way. That's quite cool. And yeah, I enjoy it too. I think it's a really powerful position. The fact he gets insta-dinked sucks. Felt like Giraffe had a really good timing, but QWENTRY had a better one. It immediately out in towards the A bomb site. Route 1, nice and direct. This is how they're going to be playing most of their T side. It's going to be very aggressive, and there'll be a heavy prioritization, or try to get down secret. Oh, and that is a brilliant fight. Giraffe this time just goes full, pedal to the metal. Artist will flash back and get in towards garage, and that would allow Giraffe to back up just a little bit. He's still playing on the edge of the smokes, just inside secret.
Okay. Nice position. And spotted is 8, throwing this util. Surely there's move some players around. You know they're not scaling. Giraffe's ahead of the molly. Beve surely wants to move back. If they just go into A now? There's only the one defender here. It's Extinct with the CZ. It doesn't even have armor. Oh, I don't fancy his odds, and he loses his head. They get the opening kill, and they have space. More players everywhere except the A-bomb side.
Unlucky. And you're in a position where you can definitely give this a go because you've got money to if you're TLR. But do you want to give away weapons? Potentially. I mean, it's now a player advantage, but you haven't got any space at all on this bomb site. It looks like they're just going to save and future-proof. This bomb site is now becoming a vulnerability. Nice shot out of Vacancy. At least they're doing damage pretty consistently. I mean, they'll remove basically everyone. But the round count is still ticking upwards in favour of QWENTRY.
To be fair to them, this was just the weapons kept over from the round before. It was always going to be a long shot round. This is the round that they were holding on for. It's actually not the AWP. I guess Artist already had the FAMAS, so they didn't feel like they needed to buy it. I'm just gonna get an A hit, just straight out the gate.
I think so. I mean, why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, the util's gonna come in immediately. Flashbangs over the top. Vacancy playing anti, but they can't dodge all of them, but he'll still find the kill on Slackjez. That is brilliant. Every single kill comes in a matter of moments here for TLR. This A hit punished.
Yeah, completely dismantled. Nothing coming through. Vacancy, big double up. And they get stuck in towards the door, trying to force their way through. Even with all the flashbangs coming through. Stint goes on the swivel. Artist ready for the player top main. First round comes through and immediately, look what it's done. The T's completely binned financially. Got an AK Khalil, but yeah, big discrepancies across the board. 3 AKs now for the CTs. They're very happy with how that one felt.
Good trade. Really necessary. Here's this play where they try and make it down in towards Secret, and Face Crackle just delete Giraffe. Unfortunately, the Ghost has been given up. And this nade, oh, I was going to say, should do a lot of damage. Extinct and Vacancy arrive. 2v2. Molly thrown forward both ways. Slackjez with the Mac 10 able to trade out Vacancy, and he'll even evolve it into an A4. And look at this. Door swung open, they get the confirmation that Beve's here, and they'll try and rotate up the vent, and just in the nick of time, they're able to do it.
Beve's just going to charge forward. Smoke lands in his face. He has his kit, so he does have a little bit of time to work with. This is so tricky now. Player top hut, CT vent. I don't know if you'd be expecting him in heaven if he comes now. So he has a really good timing here to maybe catch this player. Okay, Slackjez looks back. The timing there, but still the swing comes. Beve, didn't clear before he dropped, and so caught before he hits the floor.
Really like the way they play that QWENTRY. They just guarantee that they basically just not lose the rounds just by figuring out where Beve is, immediately repositioning. NT from Beve. The trade is just immediate. Too many players to handle. It's a shame because for TLR, like, they're getting all the kills, they're just not getting the rounds. And that was different on Overpass because they weren't getting the rounds and they weren't getting the kills. In fact, they've got more kills than QWENTRY. How weird is that? They have more kills than QWENTRY and they're down 4-1.
That is actually crazy. It's rare that you see that sort of scoreline. Especially, yeah. Well, 1 kill to open it up for QWENTRY. He's getting that 5th a little easier. Giraffe playing behind red. Might not be anticipated, but they might not even cross him. Okay, is he going to start spamming? This spam actually will help sell Giraffe, I thought, but AIDS catches him. Trying to go for that cross out. Artist does get a frag back in. White swings into spin.
No.
The timing is ridiculous. Oh no, Artist is cooking. He's flushed away. Bomb's going down B.
JK. He's coming back up A. Artist is dead to face crack it. In a moment you feel timing. Oh. It's actually alright for Artist for the minute. I can't believe Amariju is able to get that kill on Extinct. He's just spun round and just 180'd him. Shocking. (5-1) for QWENTRY. An Artist. Oh, is he even going to be able to hold on? It looks like he's not going to, because FaceCrack is here. Artist with his trusty CZ won't be able to get the kill. FaceCrack will fall in the end to the bomb. But QWENTRY will be able to get the round and deny the AWP. Artist will just buy another one.
Doctor needs to rebuy armor. He has 9 armor with his Mac 10. Bomb doing some serious work. And a pause coming through. Things not going well here for TLR. 5 rounds of almost the last 20.
I don't like that stat. Don't say that one again.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound good, does it?
No, gap in the smokes. That's not good. For Giraffe. Oh, in fact, it's good for Artist. I was really scared that Facecrack had done that deliberately to get an angle on the main player. So that says the Psycho Doctor will just drop off utility to each other in the smoke. Reju waits patiently in lobby. Psycho Doctor's on top main. But it still is this player disadvantage. And Psycho Doctor's got limited armor. And he's dead. At least there's a trade out of 8s, and they know that Giraffe is now locked in, but maybe they're trapped in instead with Giraffe. Vacancy now looks to respond on Aboriju, but it's a fight that Aboriju will win. Another lurk kill acquired. They know about Giraffe. Slaxiez will get rid of him 2v2, but Artist surely has got the kill and the round in the palm of his hands with this bomb.
Well, it's going to depend on Slaxiez's approach to this. He's just going to pause up. He's going to make Aboriju do his dirty work for him.
Oh, this time is really weird on main. This time is really horrible.
And now they can just go in, join up onto this bomb site. He's got a good timing out from Rap. Hearing them cross. Bomb to be planted, and yeah, he swings out. Somehow, Aboriju gets around the corner with 1 HP. Yeah, no chance here. Beve with the 1-on-2. Brings that one back. Brilliant timing, and he's even on a mission to go get that AWP.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He'll go get it. There's a kit on the way for him too. Brilliant from Beve. As you say, that timing supreme. They just look at heaven for a moment, and it's the exact moment that he walks out the hut doorway. Superb clutch. Aboriju can't do anything on 1 HP. You get really scared when Artist starts searching for info and the timing just isn't there for him. Beve is able to prevail. He gets an important second round here for TLR. And that has done the money in again for QWENTRY.
Giving them chances back into it. Facecrack's going to cross quickly as soon as these smokes land. The rest of the gang looks to go in towards Rap, maybe. Beve surely has one here. There's actually a crunch coming through. The CTs looking like they're going to step up. 8s will take 2, but not before losing 3 teammates. And up the vent, there's another player vacancy as well. In towards Hut. Surely 8s can't get too much done here.
They're aware of him.
Oh, no, vacancy will catch him. It's like Shez left. 1-on-3. And going down this vent, it's not going to be as easy as you think. Artist lying in wait.
That's just salt in the wound, really, isn't it? You go down the vent and there's just an AWP there holding for you. That is the last thing you expect whatsoever if you're QWENTRY. Brilliant. Brilliant work from TLR because, look, they've been losing some of these rounds, sure, but it has been expensive. It really has been. And as a consequence, they only need a few rounds and suddenly they can look to close the gap. 5 already on the T side feels very good. If you're QWENTRY, don't get me wrong, but TLR are giving us a fight, and that's exactly what we wanted in this decider. We didn't want them to get blown out the water again. Or at least I didn't.
Didn't sound like I did.
No. There'll be some people in Twitch chat that'll be like, lol, UKCS. You can't say that anymore, we got Mezzy. I would say Aboriju can get a plant, but the bomb is nowhere near him. So he can't.
Yeah.
Can he deny the AWP? No, because Artist has got his trusty CZ.
It's always there, ready.
Is this a recent thing, Artist? Have you always been using this? I don't remember you using this regularly.
It's ridiculous.
Complete stats for Artist. Weapons. I can't even see it, Artist. Where is it? Oh, here we go. CZ, 12th best weapon on HLTV. The comparison is first best is the AWP with 4,600 kills. And he has 264, and probably a bit more now, the CZ.
Okay, fair enough then.
Wow, alright. Well, Extinct's got a few more to his tally with the AK-47, a push in towards Squeaky. Doubles down. And suddenly, for QWENTRY, their lead is disappearing. A break on this smoke. It's okay for face crack, and he has a little look around the corner. It's a nice shot onto Extinct, but he's got no clue about Giraffe. And Artist, what are you doing in lobby with the CZ?
Oh
He's got
God.
an AWP, and his sidearm gets the kill and drops the bomb. This person is a madman, and I love him so much.
He's getting so many kills with it. It's a bit silly. Yes,
Yes.
another multi.
Come on.
That's like maybe
four
fifth
multis. Yeah, 4 multi kills
with
with
a
it.
CZ. It's crazy. I don't know how he keeps getting away with it. I mean, maybe it's starting to make me believe the CZ could actually be good. Obviously, more bullets now. That's the big buff. Maybe that's why we're seeing a few more players wield it, but I don't know, it's crazy. He buys it in pistol rounds.
No, I know.
No, let's do that.
What a go. 5 each. No bomb plant. No money. Great flashbang. Brilliant flashbang to prevent Giraffe from seeing an Artist. Now with the AWP at range will at least push Face Crack back away from Secret. And oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no. That's not going to plan. This really isn't going to plan now. Up the vent they go, straight into the AWP of Artist. He will find 2, but now Beve has to find 3. Oh dear.
That's an Orky Momo.
Say that again.
That's an Orky Momo.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Kit for Beve.
Fantastic.
And a nice open avenue to go save his AK.
How have you lost this round if you're TLR? How did you lose the 2v5 on Overpass? Aborigiu's in the vent and he's knifed one of them. And that has prompted QWENTRY to go back through A. What a disaster. He's dead, by the way. It's like Shares will remove him. In the most unlikeliest of rounds, QWENTRY walk away with it. This is how it started.
Listen, if TLR can get 6, honestly, I mean, the fact that they managed to get us to 5 is already good. From where it started.
That's true. That's true.
Remember, it was 5-1, right? So, it's done really good to actually make this within 1. I think it's 6. We're right back into it. Face Crack's over Secret already. Giraffe has no idea. Obviously, the possibility is considered. But Beve, alright, a lot on your plate, my friend. So they look to pounce through this smoke onto him. It's gonna go through. Contact. Beve starts spraying wildly and actually managed to take one. Thought maybe he was a bit too quick on the punch. Extinct will get one of his own as well. He's looking for more. Great little reposition down towards the mini ramp, playing close to Shadow and just being an absolute nuisance while his teammates come on over. And he keeps on fighting. Another huge. And leads it to 8. Into the clutch. Where is that bomb fallen? There he is. He's picked it up. So many avenues he has to consider. All the doorways open. Artist again, the CZ in hand.
Stop it, Artist.
He's just a man of culture. That culture Is that if the CZ enjoyer? Oh well, it'll be the AWP to get the kill. 6 goes 6, TLR right back into things.
A good recovery, all things considered, for TLR, because QWENTRY will win in this game 5-1. The half ends 6-6. And now TLR and Artist have given themselves a fighting chance. It extinct necessary, and we still look to Beve, to Vacancy, to all step up here for their team.
Yeah, I think they've been given a shot. Artist is playing some fantastic Counter-Strike. I think he entered that half, maybe 15, 16 kills. So what does it say here? Yeah, 15 and 4. Pretty good from him. Giraffe, 10 and 7. Definitely having some big moments from TLR. Get the pistol into the lead. Maybe we talk about this momentum shift. Face crack though. Oh, wow.
What?
That is a crazy shot. He was like behind the box.
Look at this crossfire. Contact being taken. Oh, by both. And Vacancy's like, guys, where did you go? It's just me and Giraffe. And oh no, this is a nightmare. He's reloading. Everyone's reloading. How has he won that fight then? He's now being swarmed by all these players. And Giraffe has just about arrived from Lurking Lobby. This is a disgusting pistol round. One in which QWENTRY should win.
There it is. The final kill comes in. Some ridiculous shots. Face crack. I cannot believe that opening. Let's see that one again. He's behind the box. Come now. And then this great setup. Both these players falling instantly. Vacancy does his best to try and bring it back, but yeah, not much to be done, unfortunately, at that stage. So no pistol. Still the force buy. I don't know. Does he actually not have the Tech 9 equipped? Like, it makes me, like, if I had a teammate that did this, I'd actually be mad because the Tech 9 is so good, especially as an AWP sidearm. Does he really not have it? Surely he's missing the double editors.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not just saying that for like dramatic effect. I can't remember. I watched this team. I was standing behind them at Epic. I can't remember his loadout. He was definitely using the CZ at Epic, though. Oh, well, Extinct is able to get the kill with the Tech 9. And he'll scoop up the M4. They're going to start to rush down in towards control, but he's caught on the reload, and they just line up for 8. Brilliantly done. Slaxiers will then follow through on Artist and QWENTRY. They'll not only get the pistol, but they'll get the follow through.
That's so sad that he goes for the reload there, and that might even just be the difference between that round having any chance and then just getting completely demolished. Unlucky for Extinct. That was the 4 spies, so now QWENTRY will be able to get themselves to 9. Can you imagine without issue? PT50 Deagles.
That's cool. That's really nice. Shallow molly thrown in by Psycho Doctor. Oh! So he can run through in towards lobby. Give me a moment, Giraffe. I'm trying to explain why that was a cool molly from Psycho Doctor. Big find back, but a trade immediate. Extinct falls victim to Psycho Doctor's MP9. And now it's Vacancy and Beve trying to do the business and can't get by Psycho Doctor again. Maybe Vacancy can, but it's going to be too little too late. QWENTRY going to go up to 9.
Yeah, I thought it was inevitable. Psycho Doctor makes it so. Vacancy's hoping that someone just gets bored and gives him the fight. Surely. Oh, he was actually pre-aiming it. Okay, it's kind of fun. But Slakshares as the board player goes up the ladder, gets us to that 9-6 scoreline. Great position if you're here on the Nuke CT side.
Yeah, feeling really good about this. QWENTRY back in control again. TLR like working outside a fair bit with smokes scaling towards heaven. Do enjoy running that. We'll see what QWENTRY have got up their sleeve. It looks to be aggressive outside, really aggressive. From QWENTRY, Slakshares already makes its way into the corner, face crack, thinking about taking the contact. It looks like they're ready for this, and oh, maybe they can't handle it. Big swing, and they were ready for both of these players, but face crack and Slakshares both walk away with a killer piece. Giraffe will find 2 back, so at least that makes it even.
For a moment, Beve thought he had a good timing here ahead of the squeaky smoke. When he goes down, suddenly that 3-on-3 feels a little less like it gave you that chance, especially with this push outside. And he just keeps on going. So he's going to clear all this out. He might get it too late to actually be able to have that useful info. Psycho Doctor's angle looks good. He just needs to find one. Oh, can't. Okay. So they can get down towards B. There will be this rotation fast, and then Sentry can be thrown. And while he goes in, Giraffe actually drops the bomb so his teammate can plant it and he can take this space.
That's nice. Oh, because they're going to have no idea, and they're going to line up for Giraffe. He's on for the ace. Aboriju makes his way out, and now it has to be the ace for Giraffe. Molly thrown forward. Can he get ahead of it? He can. But his head is taken clean off by Aboriju. Incredible scenes out of Giraffe, but QWENTRY will hold on.
Oh, that's so sad, isn't it? Giraffe, what a cool play to push forward, find that double up in towards the vents. Just need his teammate not to be exposed in towards Squeaky. Gives it a darn good shot. They just get overwhelmed. One's reloading, one's just knife out. Yeah, I mean, great play from Aboriju. The molly into the instant header. Oh,
nice.
Artis gets the pick outside.
What we've seen today from TLR is that they can win just some extraordinary rounds that you don't believe that they can. That was nearly one of them. Or Giraffe. Face cracks dropped to smoke. You're not pushing ahead of this, are you? That is... I respect this so much, but it's so risky. Beve, in the meanwhile, is thinking about also forcing the issue on A. And Face Crack spots vacancy and the bomb, but Beve gets rid of Avariju. And now you can just come in towards A main and plant the bomb here, and QWENTRY have got to save.
Here we go. Finally, the breakthrough on this T side they've been looking for. Beve gets the space, calls Extinct over. Extinct's just holding for that play out from Heaven between the two of them. Killer Piece gets A. And Artis, of course, making that gap possible with the pick outside, causing QWENTRY to move pieces about.
That's a good round out of them. It's really solid because it's so simple in nature. Don't know why you're happy, Face Crack. You just lost the round, mate. At least the vibes are good. Can't cuddle your homie while saving the gun, when can you?
Whatever you want. Couple of homies. Again, just holding for potential misstep. 8's adopting a different angle. Not finding a fight on either of these snipers.
This is such a slow burn of a round. TLR do not want to make any mistakes. QWENTRY don't want to overextend. And oh well, here might be one of the mistakes. Are you ever going to consider Slackshares now in secret? The fact that he had that pixel of space. It might not matter. Another molly goes in. But the master plan is for them to go in towards main. Straight into Face Crack and Avariju. Important kill. Slackshares will then get rid of Artis. He's probably thinking, how on earth have you survived there? But the molly never spread to him. Slackshares will find a double. And QWENTRY will go back to winning ways.
Crazy that molly doesn't spread and find him. The hit in through main, break on the smoke, and all eyes move towards that position. Avariju does a great job to get the player in towards Squeaky as well. It's been an ongoing mini battle on this map. Faster this time, after some slow starts. Giraffe's just going to charge over. Artis, he's going to just play around the smokes outside, looking for the opportunity to find his pick, and he'll catch it. Psycho Doctor goes down, and now they just contact out from A. Face Crack, back behind the silos, has some support as we have Slackshares come back up the vent. This is now a little bit weird.
It is, but I mean, I was going to say Beve could be the undoing in this round, but Face Crack gets rid of him. So with Giraffe down B, how are you supposed to link up with him? Well, that all hinges on what Artis can do outside. But now they're both holding for the cross. Vacancy's going to move over to be with Artis, you imagine. But Face Crack's now cleared all the lobby, and he's thinking, right, well, you've got to be outside then. Slackshares is going to go for a walk, and his timing is going to be favourable. Vacancy will not look behind him. Or at least he shouldn't. And it should just be around for QWENTRY, and Slackshares has seen both. First kill easy. And 8 can then get on the angle. We can hear him running, surely, in towards Secrets. There will be this link-up between Vacancy and Giraffe, but Face Crack will be here.
Oh, but Giraffe just flies at the vent. And now Vacancy can come up as well.
What?
They knew that they'd been heard, so instead they go in towards A.
All right, brilliant.
8 steps in towards main. You'll miss his chance on this cross back towards Hut, and second time asking, Giraffe comes through with a huge second kill. Nade to heaven, causing concerns. Facecrack wants to give this a shot, and the flashbang. Oh, what? He was just trying to look down and he shot at the same time? There ain't no way. Vacancy starts to charge out. Facecrack gets him. Is that really the way it goes? Series point for QWENTRY off a ridiculous Facecrack clutch.
Was he even aiming at him? Did he see him out the corner of his eye before the flashbang popped? This is audacious from Facecrack. But this is round-winning kill after round-winning kill from the in-game leader. No, he had no idea,
That's
surely.
The most insane thing I've ever seen. What? That's just a pure luck shot. Pure luck.
I can't believe it. Neither can TLR. And they're now staring down the barrel of 5 series points here for QWENTRY. At least they're not eliminated. They'll go down into the lower bracket. But the manner in which they've lost some of these rounds, they've got to be studied at this point. No, don't lose like this. It's another 3v5 that's now turned into a 3-on-3. Ace will break open the smoke, but he won't find an opportunity. This is now getting insane.
MP9's upgraded to rifles, re-smoke in towards Squeak, and out they come straight into Vacancy. Completes his triple kill. 8, yeah, not gonna happen. Okay. The chaos ends for a moment. 8 for TLR. Psychodoctor just tries to get away. Can't believe it.
What are you doing? Oh, he's got money. He's going to try to kill them. Makes sense. I think he might even be able to live as well. We'll see. No. Well, what a really good time to call this tempo switch with TLR, by the way. Brilliant. To come in towards the safe bomb site. And that was even after Aberija and Facecrack wanted to lobby crunch with the players in at ramp. They both wanted to go for a pace switch, where Vacancy holds on. He powers up towards the end of games, doesn't he? TLR take a timeout. They need to breathe. 30 seconds for contemplation. If they want to force OT, they have to complete the miracle comeback very much like they did on Ancient.
Well, it's possible. Win this round. I've enjoyed these faster plays coming out from TLR. It's been exciting to watch.
They're not giving up, are they? Look at this aggression now coming in from QWENTRY. 8 with the AWP. Leve. Oh, overextends.
Oh.
Pokes out his arm. But meanwhile, look at main. They're not in main. They're going to try and go around the corner. Giraffe has got awesome timing. Giraffe has got brilliant timing, and I love this. He's just going to let Facecrack go. Eventually, we'll remove him. 8 now steps in to look at Hell. But it's Heaven they should be more concerned about. Surely they go back and clear this. Giraffe will be found out by the sniper. 4v2. And Extinctor's about to drop into his death because Psychodoctor's holding lobby. This is it now.
Artist, tell us what you got. Jump down, gets the first, playing off the ladder. A chance here for Artist, but he takes too much damage. Sure, bomb recovered, and the 1v4 halved. She does have a slight gap here.
Oh, go on.
But the damage has been confirmed onto him, so 8 swaps to the AK. No
Be
need
never
for the
expecting
AWP.
Heaven here.
Surely at some point it's going to be a possibility. 20 seconds. Oh, he's going to come back and clear it. Yeah. There it is. And yeah, I thought maybe the second artist was going to fire some crazy shot, but it wouldn't have mattered. QWENTRY will take it. A 2-1 victory over TLR. Great showing on Asia from TLR and a good attempt here on Nuke, but needs a little bit more in that first half to work with.
Yeah, let's ignore Overpass. I mean, a really nice show from TLR, to be honest. It goes 3 maps again versus QWENTRY, and you're right. If they were able just to rebuild a little bit, if they were able to get any pistol rounds as well, that would also go an incredibly long way for this team. Unfortunately for them, QWENTRY too strong. They continue the good form that they've been laying forward all across Tier 2 and Tier 3 for the last couple of weeks. They'll progress on in the upper bracket. The TLR, again, not eliminated here. ECL Season 51, EU Cup number 3. They'll just drop into the lower bracket. And that's more of a gauntlet. That is more games to play. But hey, at least they're not eliminated.
Yeah, we can take a look at that bracket as it stands right now. I think a few of these games might have even played out with the old refresh button. This is the lower side, sorry. Okay, no, actually, sorry, these games haven't played out yet. None of this has changed. Here we go. Here's some results. Sparta beating out Players Club. So we go against G2 Aries. Last Resort falls down to play Don'ts2 Esports. We have TNT progressing against Just Players. Not sure who'll be facing Pigeons just yet. It'll be one of Heroic Academy or someone from the top side. PNC, I presume. You can see Johnny Speeds won out against 8 Sins. Mana won theirs. So the quarterfinals starting to shape up. Unity currently up. Which that has been completed, so they did win 2-0. And QWENTRY have Elite Energy as their opponent. Progressing as well. Academy and TNC to be decided.
Now, what's going on in that game? Let me look. TNC Academy. TNC are currently winning 5-2 on map 3. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That is going to conclude today's action here at ESL Challenger League Season 51 EU Cup number 3. As always, we'll be back later this week to break down everything more and continue the journey across both the upper and the lower bracket. But that's all for tonight. Have a great evening. Take care, and we'll see you real soon. The net a kill, but they're holding for it. They knew that this smoke was potentially going to be an opportunity. Facecrack swings out though and takes 2. What a nightmare. Artist will find one back, but Slacks then gets on the scene as that smoke fades. Time is just going to be the biggest issue now. For TLR, they swing, they get rid of 1. And now potentially you can double swing and hold for 8, but he only needs 1 shot, and that'll do! Oh my goodness me!
Tries to harass his player, the swing comes out, and Average manages to take another. Vacancy.
Fuse it.
Uses all of his support. He's just going to stick this. Oh, he's not going to get away with it. There's no way. Oh my god.
Instant potential out of Vacancy and Giraffe. They're both chiming in with kills, and Bebe's here again. There are so many trades. It's a 1v1 that escalates so quickly. The bomb's not even planted.
Headshot. Okay, we'll find it. Average now comes out and gets his. Oh no, he found another. It can't be like this. It cannot be like this. It simply cannot, but it might just be, Brandon. Smokes. 2 of them. Hearing them cross. Bomb to be planted, and yeah, he swings out. Somehow, Average gets around the corner with 1 HP. Yeah, no chance here.
Taken. Oh, by both. And Vacancy's like, guys, where did you go? It's just me and Giraffe, and oh no, this is a nightmare. He's reloading. Everyone's reloading. How has he won that fight then?
Wasn't concerned. Facecrack wants to give this a shot, and the flashbang. Oh, what? Vacancy starts to charge out. Facecrack gets him. Is that